Hello YouTube, how the hell you doing? This is your boy IconicBelow with Below from the bottom, and today we have a brand new episode. We have a few changes to the team. I put on, I believe, Dark Pulse on Goma. I believe we're actually going to change that right now. I thought of putting the Steel move on him, just so that we were able to hit Sylveons and stuff like that. I believe it's Flash Cannon, and it'll still do what I wanted and not have to worry about other Heatrans. So that way we can flash cannon them if they have an air balloon and then earth power. We changed up two moves on Made in China. We put on Mach Punch instead of Sucker Punch and then Earthquake. Just for obvious reasons, we don't want to deal with other Heatrans and stuff like that. We're having a hard time dealing with Heatrans. We changed Scald out for Ice Beam and Slack Off instead of Calm Mind, just because this setup on Slowbro really wasn't helping us all that much. I really wanted to put setup on to Fuck My Duck, but it didn't really help. It didn't help the team in any way. So I will be right back when I find my first match, and see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I apologize for it looking like shit, but I ended up having to restart my entire OBS, and I was in the beginning of a battle, so that really kind of sucked. So we're going to go for an Earth Power here. We got Goma in on Houndoom. It looks like this team is more of a UU or mixed team, which is really kind of weird. Obviously mine is too. It's more UU than OU. But this team looks even lower. You have Lantern, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. You have Houndoom, which is probably Mega, and then Dusknoir. This team is very low, so it's going to be really weird to play another lower team again after losing 3 times last episode, which really sucked. So we're going to start a timer here because it looks like this dude is taking his time. And while that's happening, I'm going to sit here and try and change up how it looks to make it look a little bit better. We're going to go for another Earth Power just because he can't protect twice. We're going to sub-region, select region. Forgive me for changing that up, but I wanted to make it look better for you guys and fit the screen. Okay, so now we're looking all better. So here we have to switch out into Made in China almost 100% of the time. I think he finally realized that the Houndoom wasn't going to do anything to us. He Mega Evolved and switched right the fuck out. So now we have Gengar in, and he switches into he switches into Lantern, which is a really shitty move for him. I'm going to fake out here. I have no idea why he would... Oh wait, that was before my switch. Okay, so he switches into Lantern, and we fake it out. Now, I obviously think this thing's going to stay in if he stayed in on a fake out, so I'm going to Earthquake it. He Volt switches, so it seems like this is going to be a very fast switching team. I would assume he goes into Dusknoir here. Obviously. So this is a Ghost type, right? Yep, I'm not going crazy. So we need to switch out straight into Fuck My Duck. Nope, we're going into Goma because he's probably going to go for a Willow here. Especially with Made in China in, he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. We get our Flash Fire boost. We're going to set up the Stealth Rocks right away, just so that way we can have those up. Because this thing obviously is a switch in for 2 of his Mons. This thing is very important to us, and getting those Stealth Rocks up definitely helps. Now, yeah, it has solar power now. So a Fire Blast here is going to pretty much hurt anything. Even if he decides to stay in, it'll still hurt him quite a bit. And we see it take 82%, and his Nightshade does 26%. We hit him with another Fire Blast, that does 24, and he's knocked the fuck out. So we're at 52% now. We have no balloon, which sucks, but with having Flash Fire up, it helps quite a bit. So here, we definitely need to switch into Mega Tree. But not yet. We need to go into Paul and set up the Trick Room. Now that we have his slowest mon out of the way, Trick Room is by far going to be one of our main objectives. Oh shit. and I sit here and click a whole bunch of buttons, and it does not do what I want it to do. So we need to switch out here. He's definitely going to go for the Shadow Ball and on Paul. So we're going to switch into Fuck My Duck, so that way we take that without having to deal with anything. And for some reason he goes for Energy Ball. Obviously that's super effective against him too, and he probably expected me to switch. So we're going to go for a Trick Room here, because that Energy Ball did nothing, especially for a crit. So we're going to Trick Room. Trick Room by far is one of my better moves here. There's nothing really that can outspeed me after a Trick Room with Fuck My Duck and Mega Tree. So we're going to switch into Mega Tree here. He's fucking himself up with Stealth Rocks quite a bit, and nobody's really going to appreciate a Mega Tree coming in here. If we can get rid of this Houndoom, it's pretty much not going to do anything to us. We're just going to fire off an EQ here. And he scalds and gets the burn. I don't know why this is so laggy today. Maybe because I changed the screen region up just a little bit, but... So I think this session and next session will end up being OU sessions, and then we're going to move down to UU. We're a different tier. And probably playing around a Lantern now that I'm really seeing one and I really kind of want to use it. Because I used to use it all the time, and by far one of my favorite Pokemon, so... And we just knock that thing the fuck out. Bye-bye, Gengar. So, there's one turn left of Trick Room, because it hasn't ticked over yet. And 3 more turns of Hail. And it looks right now like we're going to 6-0 this dude. We're probably actually going to be about 4-0. And this thing is dead to an Earthquake. So, we got... And he fucking protects. Shit. He's going to Fire Blast. Our switch is definitely Goma. We switch into Goma, then EQ. Well, not EQ, Earth Power. Yeah, he has nothing else floating. Just go for Earth Power and knock it out. Six-minute match, damn. I feel like I'm going straight through this dude too, which is sad. I'm not going to worry about differential. If this thing goes down, this thing goes down. I'm going to hit this Tyrantrum up with an Earthquake, though. It should bring it down to at least where I need it to be for Ice Shard. And then we have Zangoose, which pretty much Made in China takes care of. And he outspeeds me. So is this thing scarfed? Or does he just naturally outspeed me? I'm 190. And he has like half the chance to outspeed me. We're gonna go into Paul, because by far he can just set up Trick Rooms and not care. And I could really see what this thing's gonna do, if it's scarfed, if it's banded, or if it's just... It's not orbed, which isn't what I would expect, but I think it's choiced in some way, either scarfed or banded. Those are the only 2 things that really make sense, especially since... Not since it outsped Goma, but since he's brought it in and switched out, brought it in and switched out. My guess is that it's definitely banded, and this could be a free, a completely free Trick Room here. This Trick Room definitely will help us out quite a bit, and I think it could preserve the 5-0 here. My guess is he's definitely going into Zangoose and trying to sweep, but he goes into Zangoose. I'm switching out into Made in China and just Mach Punching. I Mach Punch once, it should pretty much bring him down to about half, and then another Mach Punch should kill. It's super effective. It shouldn't really do much. And it looks like he's timer stalling where he left. He may be doing calcs. There it is. Okay, so he crunches. That leaves us with 43%. I could be a dickhead and slack off, but I'm not really worried about it. We're just going to go for a Psyshock here. Let Paul go down. And it looks like he's going to be killed by Paul there. He protects to get the toxic heal, not toxic heal, toxic boost off, and 71% from Psyshock. Now this thing's pretty much dead to anything. Gate over. We are at 1095. So let's find another battle. I was really impressed with Goma there. I really like this set. I feel more comfortable with this set. I don't know why I feel more comfortable with 3 moves compared to 2, but I do. And why am I facing weird-ass fucking teams? We go into Made in China here. Just Mach Punch twice. He's going to lead off with this fucking Shuckle. Very weird fucking team. So... I'm going to fuck shit up. That's what I plan on doing. I'm going to fuck shit up. That Psychic really fucking hurt, though. This thing could outspeed us, but I don't think its physical defense is too good. I think its special defense is what is. And we get knocked the fuck out. Fuck. You know what? Let's go into Joker. Joker pretty much sweeps this entire fucking team. And I'm getting way too cocky, and I think that's why I'm starting to lose games and shit, even though we're versing shitty teams. Well, not lose, but completely lose my train of thought. Now we have Kingdra. We're going to Thunderbolt. Oh, this is Critdra. Fuck. I'm going to go ballsy here and trick him the Black Sludge, so that way we can get the... I think it's glass scope lens. Okay. So now he's going to be taking damage from that. We should be able to come pretty close to a kill here, if not straight out kill it. And the Black Sludge killed him. So that was a good move there. By far, very situational, but definitely one of the most entertaining things you can do with the Gengar. He's becoming one of my favorite mons again, which is great. So we definitely should outspeed here unless he has Bullet Punch. We're going to Shadow Ball, and does 26%, so I'm not really worried about it. He probably has all the punches. I'm not really worried. I'm not really worried, though. Fuck My Duck really doesn't do anything this game. We're just gonna... We're gonna Trick Room and just Psyshock off. Psyshock will kill this. We go into Fuck My Duck here. Because this thing will definitely outspeed Fuck My Duck. And we're just gonna try attack, because this thing probably has Lightning Rod. Oh, it's a physical Raichu too. That's weird. It could be static with it being physical. There's that. And we get the burn, 27%. So I'm going to go T-Bolt, just because I have a feeling he got fucked up by that. Damn it. We got 27 last time. We're just going to go for another Tri-Attack. And that'll kill off the Hitmonchan. Now he'll probably end up going into the Hitmonlee again. Not again, but he'll probably go into the... Why the fuck would you go into this? I'm going to recover. Just see what he does. He Toxics me. I'm going to go for a Tri-Attack and hope for a little bit of hacks here. It would be really nice to get a freeze, but I really doubt it. He sets up the Stealth Rocks, which are pretty much useless now. Because both Goma and Paul sweep. Except the Raichu for Paul. So we're doing 17% with a critical, which really fucking sucks. But we're going to switch out into Made in China here. Because he's going to start doing at least a little bit of damage with having knockoff. Let's fake out. We're going to get these webs away too. Just that way we don't have to worry about them. But I'm going to EQ first. Toxics me too. Let's rapid spin this shit away and hopefully hit this thing on the special effective side. Well, not special effective, but special defense side. He knocks off my assault vest, which is useless now. There's no real special attackers left. These things are just fucking aggravating. He resets up Sticky Web, and we're doing 15% with Earthquake. So, you know what? That Sticky Web really isn't going to affect me all that much. We're going to go into Goma. It's going to hit the hardest, obviously. And we have the balloons, so that way we don't absolutely have to worry about the Sticky Web. We're just going to hit Fire Blast. It's going to hit anything hard if he decides to switch. And this thing's going to take a shit ton of damage. It probably should take like 30%. 37. So we're going to hit it again. It did 3% with a knockoff, which is absolutely pitiful. And he can't Toxic us, so it's pretty much GG for him. He doesn't have Infestation, which would be an absolute bitch. Hitmonlee gets hit pretty hard. Let's just hit it again with a Fire Blast, and he hits us with a Jump Kick. We're going to go into Made in China here and Fake Out because it's what we need to do. So he may have this with the damn Shuckle, truthfully. Truthfully, I may switch Fake Out for a fucking Swords Dance, just because this is getting aggravating as piss. At least I'm doing, I think it's like 7% here. So I'm going to stop the recording here, guys. I will come back as soon as this game's over. It's just pissing me off, and I really kind of don't want to sit here and drag on a video. Okay, so I think truthfully he's going to end up beating us here. I'm not going to go away. I'll just stay. We're going to go for a try attack. If we truthfully do not get any hacks here, we lost. Which really sucks because I pretty much had this game won. I played retardedly, and that was the reason why we lost this match. He's going to sit here and try and set up and set up. We do 57% the Raichu. That's fucking great. If we could knock out this Raichu, we have a chance, but I don't think we do. I think this Raichu's going to try and get cheeky. He goes for a Brick Break. If I can live a hit, we can win. If I live this hit, yep, he switches. So we're going to Scald. Scald him right away. It should kill him. Or do at least 30%. And it kills it. Okay, awesome, because now we can Scald away and kill the Raichu. We win. And that is GG. And this will be the last match of this game. This will be the last match of this episode, and then we will start again. So, as always, guys, this has been your boy IconicBelow. I will see you next time, and have a good fucking day.